Alright. We got the first set hung for the year. And it's going to be a good one. Got tracks, trails coming all in through it, every direction. We got the main trail coming in where we had our trail camera set up that for some reason in an entire month only had 2 does on it. It's hot. I'm wore out. Vance is buying me lunch, or dinner now. So we're going to get out of here and go eat.
That was exciting. Yes, baby. For a last goodbye, he begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Man makes right, so he said when he held all the keys over our head. I lived in that grip, but now he'll learn at the end with the tables turned. Lord, forgive me. Take me on down the river where the guilt can't find a red-handed sinner. On where the grave can't cry out. 'Cause I done wrong down the river with a hand on a Colt and a finger on the trigger. And long before dawn they try to find me. So take me on down. Take me on down.
Just got the phone call in today. Our boat is ready, and Devin doesn't want to go get it.
No, I want to go get it, but I want to get these stands hung. I didn't expect the river to be as low as it is.
So now we don't have our boat, so we can't get in the regular spot. Where we take his little boat is too low, we can't get in there, so we're driving all the way around, and we're just gonna have to jump a ditch to get back to where we need to go. Ooh, I think I just seen a deer.
No, you didn't. We come in here to check our cameras, and as you've seen, there's a trail camera across this creek. Everything is gone. All our corn is gone that we poured out. And somehow we managed to only have a picture of me walking up and maybe one picture before that, but something ate everything that was here and we didn't get any pictures of it. And our camera has been tampered with, so we're only assuming that these people that set their stuff up, not even 50 yards from us,
Yeah, you were behind that tree.
took it upon themselves to go ahead and pull our SD card out and delete our photos that we had on there. So the struggles of public land.
Yeah, just what, last weekend we did a video, we said something got stolen, and then literally here's a camera, we know they seen it, they put a stand 50 yards from it, there's 2 more stands down there with really nice cameras. We're not going to mess with them, obviously. We got some ethics, which a lot of hunters are lacking these days, but we've gotten pictures, so we know the camera's working. The only picture I really have is of a little forked out 4-pointer, but there was like a 14-day span where there's no pictures, but yet all of the mineral is gone.
And we made sure when we put that card in that it took pictures of us, and we checked it, and those pictures are gone.
And then just to see, like, because I thought maybe it's a spacing issue. We got it about 15 feet away from the corn, but when Devin walked in, we always try to get a picture of ourselves because then we'll know if the camera's working. It caught him way back there behind this down tree here, this deadfall. So there's a 0% chance that the camera wasn't working. But for some reason there's like a 15-day span with 0 pictures. So you be the judge of what you think happened. We know what we think happened. Luckily for them, we're not unethical hunters, or else we just take everything they got, but that's not us.
We're gonna push back in, like where we scouted out. We got another camera where we found that deadhead. We're gonna push into there and try to get as far away from them as we can, because they set up over here off of this little creek, which our intentions were we were gonna set one of us up down here off this point where we put this camera, and we were gonna set the other guy up, on the far end over here, probably 600-700 yards away from each other, so we can both hunt this woods. But we're still gonna stay positive, go check the other camera, and hang our stands that we brought in, lock them in, and hopefully whoever put this stuff in has enough respect and are ethical enough that they're not going to mess around with our stuff anymore. They'll see pictures of us because we obviously walked in front of their cameras to get here, and we're not going to tamper with any of their things because that's not the kind of people we are.
Yeah.
It is very frustrating. It's hard to hunt.
This is why people don't like hunting public land. We really haven't ran into that many problems.
And see, we're pushed back in so far. I'm really surprised this is, we are miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, there's only two ways to access it, is from the river, or you can do what we did today, but you have to have permission from the farmer, so. But maybe they got it, but we'll see. Like he said, we'll go down here, we'll check our other camera, just go from there.
We gotta stay positive. It's almost deer season.
Yeah, 2 weeks away.
Yep. And now today's our day. We have to hang stands so we can get a set for us. So here it is. We got to do it.
All right, we just checked our trail camera over here, and it's the same thing. Got a couple videos of some does, but for some reason there's a big lapse in time with no pictures. So, but we really like the area. It looks great. Where we had the other camera looks better, but there's people there now, so we're not going to go there. We're going to stick over in here. We still think it's going to be good. Obviously, the deer are moving through here. And if they're over
tracks and trails everywhere through here.
If they're over there, they'll be over here. There's a lot of thick stuff right back in here, which is good for bedding and things like that. The river is over to our other side, but it's a lot of thick stuff and a little hill, so we're going to stick to this little bottom area. And I think it's going to be all right. The only thing I'm concerned with is that they bed in there, and if we're walking down here, I'd hate to bump them out of that bedding and push them out over onto the private land, because it butts up several hundred yards that way. But we're going to keep looking around, show you what we like. I think over in here will be great.
Yeah, I do too. I think like last time we were in here, we scouted up along this edge of this real grassy stuff up here, and we found a nice heavy trail running through this. We can this is also open.
Yeah.
You can get a 30-40 yard shot in here easy.
Some of it's thick, obviously right there behind us, or in front of us there, is real thick, and we can't really bow hunt in that, and that's primarily what we do. So we're trying to find, this is all low right here. I don't know what's up with that. It looks real good right in here, but I want to get as close to that thick stuff as we can and see what it looks like. There's some squirrels moving around. We should have brought the 22.
I know, I was thinking that when we seen that one jumping earlier. There's no shortage of deer in here, so I don't know what happened with the cameras, because there was tracks. We followed in on a deer trail right to both of our cameras with fresh heavy tracks all over it, fresh buck tracks, and somehow no pictures of us coming up to the camera, so the camera was working. But
yeah, it worked so well that it snapped several pictures of us when we were walking up to it. But I guess it's a human camera and not a deer camera, because the deer are evading it, but it's getting us like you wouldn't believe. And I like this tree right here.
That one?
It's close enough to the thick stuff to hit it anywhere, and it looks like they're popping out right there.
Let's go up there and look and see what's coming out.
Then you get all this. You'll still get right over to where our camera was. We'll still get all the way over there. And those does, if you remember in the video, we're cutting this way.
They're coming across. The woods looks good. Ain't no doubt about that. It looks just like the woods where you killed your buck. We're just on the back side.
Talking about that 10-pointer?
Yeah, just on the back side of it.
Wide for days. If we're here, we'll have this tree and this tree and these trees. So if they're coming in, when they get behind those trees, we can do our moving and stuff. But if we're out here in the front, there's no trees in front of us.
Yeah, I want to push. I don't want to ruin
shots though.
I don't necessarily want to be right on this trail.
Well, honestly, I think they're probably walking all through that. And like you said, I think another 3 weeks, that's going to be a scrape right there. Yeah. 20-yard shot.
I think primarily this is a heavy trail that's coming out of that thick stuff, because we can walk into it if you wanted to, but they're running through it like crazy. Look at that smoke coming off that thermocell.
I know, mine's getting hot.
I don't know if you guys remember, if you didn't watch the video, you can go back and watch our riverboat scouting trip. And we were getting ate up by mosquitoes out here. We both brought our thermocells this time, and it's night and day different.
Oh, it's good. You can actually scout and have a good time.
I haven't had a single mosquito on me.
No. The only problem is the issues we ran into, but other than that,
I was just bragging on my video about how we haven't had anything stolen from us in so long.
2 weeks in a row.
And literally right after that video, we go out to check our trail cameras at Bluegrass, and we had an SD card stolen. Yeah. Now we come out here, maybe not, we might be wrong, but I'm pretty positive.
I know one thing, we're not wrong about this. We put a camera up and they put a stand within stone's throw away.
Yes, that's true.
So no matter what, if I see any signs of other hunters, not just boot prints, but if they've hung a camera or a stand, I just stay out of the area at least 300-400 yards, just out of courtesy. But the same thing, when I pull into on the side of the road, if I know I got a stand in there and someone else is parked there, I don't hunt there, just out of courtesy. I don't want them to ruin my hunt. I'm not going to ruin their hunt. That's why me and Devin have spent so much time, money, and effort into buying different stands, hanging different locations, because on public land, if we go somewhere, we're not hunting it out of a base issue. So we just go to another spot, even though we might be talking all night. Man, I want to go to that spot in the morning, the boat seat stand, I can't wait. We get there, there's a truck there. We'll just go to another one. But some people aren't like that, but that's what you're going to run into. Everybody owns public land, so you really can't get mad at somebody for coming out here.
No, we can't.
But we can get mad if they were tampering with our stands, and then I'm a little bit I feel wronged that they put a stand so close to our camera, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're gonna kill a big buck no matter what. But let me catch you out here though, boy.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
I'll have Devin whoop up on you. He'll whoop the tar out of you.
Not with his limp back.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're thinking one of these trees through here. We don't really know where. We're going to figure it out. So, you liking it? Alright, we're going to go grab the sticks and the stands. We'll be right back.
On days like this, Devin makes hazard pay.
Yeah, I fucking wish.
Sometimes it's called Chick-fil-A. Sometimes it's called Circle J. Sometimes it's called Roth's Pizzeria.
Okay.
But he always gets paid.
You threw an offer in some Ross?
It's hard to watch you work while I do nothing. Tell you what, this thermocell's cooking my back. I can see all that smoke.
Alright, now tell me exactly where you want it, and I'll put it there now.
You get your mic.
Next time you guys see us in this stand is going to be October the 1st. I'm going to be behind the camera. Vance is going to be hunting that morning. He's going to have his belly full of a delicious breakfast. Compliments of me. I'm making him some omelets. So there's going to be a deer dropping in this woods, and it's going to happen October 1st. Maybe. Who knows? But it's going to happen for sure at some point this season. Blood's going to be shed in this woods. If you haven't already, you need to like this video and subscribe to our channel, please. We appreciate all your guys' support.
Hey guys, it's your boy Vance with Buckhound.
You want to get it? The slap on? You want to get the slap?
You're getting filmed right now saying that shit. That's how he treats me, guys.